Hey y'all, how's your mom and them doing? Just sharing shit out. Hey Sean, I hope you're doing good. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't think I'll ever have another bad day when I think about what my day could be like. Cause I know the shit can be worse, way worse. Especially when you're the most sober person in the room, only taking vitamins, and these people can't keep themselves calm enough to not be chemically restrained every time that they get a lucid thought in their head. It's a sad place to be, the Anchor Hospital. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And if you truly love your family member and want them to get better, you would take them to a no-kill animal shelter for 72 hours. They would get more compassion and love, probably better food than Anchor Hospital has. Because I'm going to tell you, you get zero words of encouragement. You get zero words of what you got to do to even get out of that place. Basically, all I did was turn up, took vitamins for 5 days, and got released on Friday. I seen a psychiatrist 3 times for like 2 minutes each time. So, yeah, they're not really helping people. They're just holding people hostage till the state stops paying. That's what they doing up there in Atlanta. No, Sean, it's not good, but there's nothing I can do because I'm a fucked up individual, anyways. All I can say is that, people that know me know that there was never no point in time, the whole time that I was held, that I was ever considering hurting myself or anyone else. I can tell you that, and the people that know me can tell you that. But any day that you wake up on the opposite side of the locks of that place is a damn good day. I'm going to tell you that too. I will never look at a clock and not know what's going on in the mental hospital, which ain't nothing good. You have zero dignity, you have zero human rights. None. If you even act like you have an attitude, they'll give you that shot, man. They don't play. They don't play at all. I watched people, them poor people, man, that couldn't hold their shit together and bite their tongue. Man, I watched them get that shot so many damn times. I'm surprised they was even able to walk around in the confusion that was going on in their head. Thankfully, I grew up in a time where you was taught to be seen and not heard, and that when someone told you to shut up one time, you didn't say no shit else for the rest of the time, 'cause you done been told. You don't have to really tell me shit else twice when it comes to rules and regulations. I can pretty much get it the first time. But I do think that it's wrong for a person to stand up in a patient's face and be able to cuss them like a dog. But if you even start cussing, you get a shot. I mean, you ain't even got to be a person. You could just be cussing in general. It is sad that shit like that happens, Shauna, but you know what's sadder? People like me get trapped in situations like that. Like when you're a meek and mild and kind and respectful person like me, and you getting daily, just multiple time daily threats, not only on you, but on your family by other patients who are not stable and who are violent. What you supposed to do? It's a mental test. What will you do? I just told them exactly how I said. I respect your opinion, but it's not going to affect my day. I've already stolen my freedom. You can't take shit else from me. I think that might have helped me get out of there because they seen that, while I was a nice person, I wasn't about to be run over either. This lady kept trying to steal my shoes and shit. It was crazy. The toilets was always clogged and there was shitty water always in the floor. There was some good people working there, but there was some bad people working there too that shouldn't have been there at all. And you know, when I came home, I Googled that place, and like they've done been sued for the same shit what I'm complaining about. They just settled that lawsuit in 2020. Here we are 2 years later, and they ain't even trying to do better. I got put on vitamins and was made to drink Ensure in front of the nurse every morning because I wouldn't eat that slop they call food. I just picked at it to stay alive. I didn't even know I was a picky eater. But you know, my uncle said he was really worried about that because he knows I'm a picky eater. I didn't realize I was that picky. Till them people put me on all the vitamins and shit for not eating. I was trying to trick them folks too, man. Like I would give my food away behind their back to make them think I ate it. But I guess somebody told on me. I don't know. I even had somebody that was going to drink that shake, and then they made me drink it in front of the nurse. That stupid Ensure, because that shit tastes like nastiness too. I just held my breath and swallowed it down like bad medicine. I just kept telling myself every second I had to be there was another second I was closer to being home. But, I mean, you don't get no sleep there. They shine a light on you every 15 minutes to make sure you're breathing, which makes absolutely no fucking sense unless they're trying to free up beds fast when people die. I understand people on medicine that might make them stop breathing, but if you was breathing and they just walked out of the room and they're going to be back in 15 minutes and you stopped, they're not saving you. They can't. It's, it's scientifically impossible. But you can't tell them that you'll get a fucking shot. I got 0 shots. And it seems like the vitamin thing people don't want to believe me about. But my aunt and uncle know because if I was on any kind of medicine, they'd gave them the prescription to go get filled and to make sure I took it. They gave them all my other medicine, my blood pressure, all that shit. Well, I mean, Shauna, it's all a mental test in there, man. I figured that shit out my first day. This is a mental test. They're just testing my mentality. Because a person like me, who is accepting of other people, also knows that there are people that are toxic to me, to my person, to my soul, to my well being. I mean, they should have a meek and mild floor, is what they should have, of people that don't bother other people. That same girl shoulder checked me about 4 times in the hall every time she'd walk past me. And like they didn't say shit to her, and I know them fuckers seen it. They want to see what I say something, is what it was. I didn't say shit. It wasn't worth my time to say nothing. I knew if I said something, I'd get a shot. I seen it happen to this one lady, man. This one girl in group called her white trash, and when she went off on that bitch, she's the one that got the shot. The girl who called her white trash didn't even get in trouble or nothing. Hey, Carmen, how you doing, hun? I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. That's crazy that, I realize that I wake up every day not wishing no one no bad day. It doesn't even matter if you hate me. You could call me anytime you needed a friend to talk to, and I would be a lending ear. If it made you feel better, it made you get through your day, you could cuss me all day long. I wouldn't give two shits. Bella, come here. My dog's chasing cats, wild cats. She's gonna get her ass stole up. What's gonna happen to her? Bella, Bella, they don't want to play with you. You fixing to find out. They're hissing for a reason. But yeah, I need therapy for being in the damn mental hospital. I really do, because that place right there is a taxing on your mind, especially if you're sober as hell. I can see how some of them people might be showing out just to get the damn shot to help them escape that place. I've always had a good imagination, so I didn't need no shot to relieve myself of that place. Yeah, excuse me. I would show you her, but like I don't even know where she went. She's off chasing them wildcats, man. Hey, y'all in the back. I hope your mom was all right and treating you good today. I wasn't never feeling bad, Carmen. That place had me feeling bad a couple times, but yeah, I'm feeling lots better now that I'm free again. You don't know how degrading it is for someone to tell someone younger than you to tell you when to eat, when to shit, when to take a bath. Like you don't have, like, I mean, you lose all control of your life. Tell you what time you take your medicine, even though you're used to taking your medicine at a different time. Tell you that you don't even know how to spell your name. Yeah. Imagine my disappointment in the state that has taught me to spell my name wrong all these years. It's all one big mental test to see what do you do when you're put under mental stress. Are you one that shows out and gets violent and acts crazy? Or are you like me? You just accept shit for what it is and move on from it. Because I totally can accept things I can change and things that I can't change. That's right, Shauna. Especially after being in a place like that where, some of them people didn't even need all them drugs. They probably just needed somebody to talk to. And I agree some of them people did need drugs, but I ain't no fucking doctor and I never played one on TV. I was there to work on me. That's why I didn't care what them other people said or did to me. And I've heard a lot of shit that, if we was out here in the free world, would have gotten them slapped right in their throat. But I don't even feel that way about no one anymore. I'm I'm a just get out of my face kind of person. Get out of my face because we only have this small space. Leave me the fuck alone. Well, Carmen, it's easy. It's like this right here. I can be there for someone who hates my guts. If it's going to help keep them out of the mental institute or doing something that would hurt themselves, because I don't wish harm on anyone. No one. It doesn't matter how you feel about me or, if you've done some shit to me in the past. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Just because I don't want you sitting at my table doesn't mean I don't want to see you eat. I just don't want you sitting with me while you eat. That's how I feel about people that I can't get along with or that I wouldn't want to hang out with. But if they needed a lending ear, I would give them one. I mean, that's just how I am, and I can't help how I am. And if that makes me crazy and I got to go back to that place, then so be it. But I'm telling you, if they came right now and told me to stay out of there, I'd have to join the circus. Well, then y'all would see me in Ringling Brothers because that place ain't for me. I mean, it's not therapeutic, it's not helpful or anything. It's more stressful for me than it is. I guess because I'm not on drugs, I just was taking the vitamins. It was my doctor put me on Xanax that got me there. And nobody wouldn't listen to me. And when someone listened to me, they twisted my words and stuck me in the nut house. Which, they say not trusting the doctors is a disease in itself. But, when they're always fucking you over, how can you trust them, man? Explain that one. I wish I had my old childhood doctor back because that fool would listen to you. Like if you said you didn't want to take something, like if it was a narcotic and you said you didn't want to take it, that old timer would be like, great, you don't have to. Not keep trying to shove it down your throat and say, I'm the doctor, I know better. Yeah, anxiety. Well, it made my anxiety worse, Carmen. I've always been on a therapeutic dose of Valium because of the simple fact when I was younger, they tried me on Xanax, and that shit made me like a fucking Hellcat, man. And I'm not that kind of person in general. I'm just not. And everyone knows it. I mean, I can get worked up as well as the next person, but I also see the bigger picture of things. Y'all give me just 1 second. I think they may be listening, Carmen, but at the end of the day, they hear what they want to fucking hear. I think that's the bigger thing is that some of them just hear what they want to hear. They don't hear what you're actually saying. But I found out the hard way. You can scream all day, but if no one don't hear you, you have no voice. So therefore, like I'm just keeping my mouth shut from now on about anything. If a medicine makes me feel a certain type of way, I just won't take this shit. I mean, I won't. You can't make me. I mean, I guess you can, but you will find out for yourself there's a reason why I don't want to take it. I think the people that know me know I'm a generally happy and upbeat kind of person. If you're having a bad day, you could call or message me and I will offer words of encouragement. Because we don't have bad days, we have bad moments in our day. And sometimes we just need somebody to help us get through that. That's all. We don't need no 7 days hospitalization just because the state pays. You know? I feel like that is the major reason why I stayed there. If nobody hadn't been paying for me to be there, I would have been out that door quickly. Because, like I said, they didn't even put me on no medicine or nothing because I didn't need it. The psychiatrist saw that I didn't need the shit. Or he'd have put me on it like he did them other folks. I mean, that's just the plain and simple of it all day long. He asked me what I needed. I told him I needed to not take Xanax so I could have my damn clarity. He came to me 2 more times and asking me how I was feeling. That took all of 1 minute. I told him I'm feeling great. How's your day going? Told me fine and walked away. He came to me on Thursday and told me I was going home on Friday. I haven't seen the dude since. I know they have a lot of patients and not a lot of time, and some of them patients take up their time. So I'm sure it was a blessing to have someone like me who was like, I'm good, are you good? Leave me the hell alone. But it's about my lunchtime, and I'm fixing to think about what I'm having for lunch. Like, I have been eating so much since I've been home, but I haven't found that one meal that satisfies me. I think that's why I've been eating so much. I think I want something and I build it up in my mind, and then when I take a bite of it, it's not everything I thought it was, and it was exactly what I had wanted. I'm craving a salad at this point. That's something that you don't get in there. It's like salads or anything like that. No. Yeah, Carmen. Well, I've thought that I thought I knew some comfort foods, and I mean, I did feel comfortable eating them. Don't get me wrong, 'cause I was really starving when I came out of that place. But I haven't found that one meal that has satisfied me yet. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But I haven't discriminated against many things that I've liked. I've even ate a couple things that I don't care for. But anything's better than that nasty hospital food, man. Some of the people eat that food like, that I'm sure they don't have meals because some of the people are just homeless in there. And they're there because they don't want to be on the street. Oh, there ain't no Golden Corral near me, but Longhorn Steakhouse sounds like the bomb right now. It really does. And my uncle just come home, so I'm fitting to hit him up about what we having for lunch. Spaghetti sounds good too, Shauna, but they ain't really no Italian around here. I'm getting a craving too, Carmen. A big one. Look, thank y'all for coming in and spending some time with me. I hope everyone has a good day, and if you're having a bad day, hit me up in my comments. I'll give you my information and I'll try to help you have a better day. But until next time, give a stranger a smile. You never know what kind of day someone else is having. Take care of one another, y'all, and nothing but love.